365 days have passed since I've last heard those words from you. I gazed over to the calendar that was hanging on the wall next to my bed. I knew exactly what day it was. November 10th, my birthday. I smiled. I hopped out of my bed, quickly changed into my uniform, used the bathroom and ate breakfast. Once done, I packed my lunch, brushed my teeth and started to make my way towards the school. As usually, I went to pick up Tsuki. His house was on the way in less than 2 minutes from mine. "Good morning, Tsuki," is what I wanted to say, but he was late. I gazed over his apartment's facade. Curtains closed, lights turned off. Did he oversleep? Maybe I should call him, I thought as I flipped my phone open, eyes scanning over the display as I quickly pressed the buttons, dialing my friend's number. Seconds passed in silence. The only sound was the beeping of my phone. No one picked up. "Hi. Tsuki, please leave a message after." While I didn't want to jump to conclusions and overthink the situation, Tsukishima not picking up the phone simply said was weird. Tsukishima oversleeping was weird too, but him oversleeping on my birthday was the weirdest thing about the situation. Why he sometimes came off cold and salty. He had always made sure to congratulate me as soon as we saw each other in the morning. I dialed his number a second time. Yamaguchi. It seemed like I successfully woke him up from his slumber. A bright smile formed on my lips as I heard his voice ringing through my ears. "Tsuki, I was worried when..." "Yamaguchi, what the fuck do you want?" I've known Tsukishima for so long, but I've never heard him speak to me with such an intense anger in his voice. "Tsuki, I wanted to pick you up for school, like always." There was a second or two of silence before Tsukishima exploded in laughter. "Tsuki? Dude, it's 7 a.m. Yes? 7 a.m. on a fucking Saturday. There is no school today. Are you even for real? What?" In the corner of my eyes I saw Tsukishima opening the curtains. He hadn't bothered turning on the lights before he pushed the windows open. "I can't believe you forgot it was Saturday." Tsukishima's face popped through the open window, his voice trembling due to his previous early morning laughs. No way. I gazed over to my phone's display. 10th November, 7:12 a.m. Saturday. I had even looked at the calendar right before waking up, and yet I missed that it was a Saturday. I could feel my face flushing in embarrassment, knowing that Tsukishima, being the salty person he had always been and always will be, was going to make fun of me for the rest of my life. I could almost feel the grin that had started to form on his lips. "Well then, do you mind me going back to sleep now?" "Huh? No, I'm sorry for waking you up." "Never mind it, talk to you later." He had disappeared behind the curtains again, windows closed to keep the cold air from entering his room. Dumbfounded by my own stupidity, I remained still for a little longer, before I made my way back home. Back home, I popped back into my bed. It was indeed weird. Mom hadn't woken me up this morning and I prepared breakfast myself. I should have noticed it was a Saturday, but I guess the excitement that had filled me up sort of made me blind. He didn't even say happy birthday. I whispered as I closed my eyes. Well, it was my fault for waking him up. He was probably still asleep mentally. Warm darkness took over me as I began to doze off. My mom woke me up at 10, congratulating me with a big smile. I had a big birthday breakfast with my family, opened up their presents and tried to enjoy the day. I really tried to, but something was off. Neither Tsuki nor the others had wished me a happy birthday. Tsuki had been ignoring my messages all day, not picking up the phone whenever I called him. The group chat that was usually quite lively on the weekends was completely dead. Not even Hinata had said a word all day. I frowned as I put another piece of cake in my mouth, hoping I could wash away the emptiness and disappointment with whipped cream. Maybe no one actually cares about me after all.